I don't know why people out here playing. You've been walking over dollars to pick up dimes, looking at your paycheck every week or every 2 weeks saying, damn, this is not enough to pay my bills. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run through real quick just how you can get in this business and capitalize on it. So no more talk. Let me get straight to it. Now, one of the first mistakes is made when the sales rep initially comes out on the lot. They walk up to the customer and they ask them two silly questions. How you doing and can I help you? Those two questions are unnecessary and irrelevant. Number one, can I help you? You're hired to help them. And then when you ask them, you know what they say? No, I'm just looking. Then what happens? Now you're stuck looking like a stalker as you follow them around the lot because you know before you let them leave, you need to be talking to them or maybe introduced to a manager. So asking, can I help you? Is shooting yourself in the foot and saying, nice shot. The next question is, how are you doing? And what if they had a sucky morning, a sucky night? You asking how you doing, you might force this person to take a mental trip through a negative experience they had that day or that previous day. And think about when you say that to people walking down the street. How you doing? You know what they say back? How you doing back to you? So two people just ask each other a question. Nobody really gives a damn about how the other one is doing. And as a matter of fact, if you were walking and you asked somebody, hey, how you doing? And they stopped and were like, you know what? Well, I'm feeling a little tired today. I ate too much Italian food. I've got some gas and da-da-da. Would you think they were crazy? 9 times out of 10, you would. But who's really crazy? The person that asked the question or the one who actually heard the question and responded? So how you doing and can I help you are irrelevant. Another thing is, when you get out here on the lot with your customers, you don't need to be trying to show them a car. Guess what? There's way too many options out here. Information overload. There's other vehicles driving down the street. There's other people that may be walking on the lot, and you want these people undivided attention. And guess what you don't know? How much money they make, what they do for a living. Is this the vehicle they really want, or did they just stop to look at it because it's wishful thinking, or they saw it on a commercial? I can't tell you how many times I've seen a sales rep that goes out, customer standing by a vehicle looking at the window, and they say, oh, you like this? Want me to get some keys? We take a ride in it? Person says, yeah. They go do all that just to come back and find out they wanted the pre-owned minivan in the back for $400 a month. But you just spent 35 minutes showing them a $60,000 limited edition of something that they can't afford, didn't even come in for. And what are they going to say? No, I don't want to wishful think and ride in this nice vehicle I was looking at. Of course they want to ride in it. But you could be wasting their time and yours. And that's unnecessary. So the objective is to greet, get them off their feet and into the seat. Hey, welcome to Ward Chrysler Center. I'm Brian. You are
Travis.
Travis, let me ask you a question, man. Do you mind if I jot your name down? I just want to make sure I give you the utmost respect. Is that cool?
Go ahead.
All right. Travis?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Travis, let me ask you, is this your first time to Ward Chrysler Center, or are you here to see anybody in particular?
This is my first time, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping in, man. Congratulations. You made an awesome choice. Now, which one of our vehicles would you like some information on, Travis? See you right here by the
Dodge Ram right here.
The Dodge Ram? 1500?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay, as you can see, we got several options. So let's do this. Follow me inside. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. I'll get you all the information on whichever Ram works best for you, okay?
Yeah,
Follow me on this side. All right? Now, the reason why, if you notice, that greeting was extremely short, condensed. I didn't ask very many questions except for which one of our vehicles would he like information on? Because in order for somebody to make an educated decision, they need the information, right? So we got to get them inside. So you greet, you just welcome. Hey, welcome to Subaru of Orange Park. My name is Brian, and you are? Oh, is this your first time here, or are you here to see anybody in particular? The first time here. Oh, listen, well, thank you for coming, and congratulations, too. You made an awesome choice. Which one of our vehicles would you want some information on? And then you get them inside. Phase 2. When you watch these videos, if you get help from them and they help in your process at your dealership, do me a solid, hit that like button. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I'm always putting out new videos to help you increase your sales, improve your skill set, get more money, and help more people. And before I forget, make sure that you check out the Selling for Success sales training platform. It's specific for automotive sales. It's got sales training courses, sales training audios, sales training manuals, everything that you would need to be able to become a $100,000 a year earner. So now we got the customer and we're getting them inside. Our objective now is to get them off their feet and into the seat. You want to come in, sit down, and explain to your guests what it is that you're going to be doing. You want to set the stage and get their permission to take notes. Now, here's what I mean. All right. Now, Jay, let me ask you a question. Do you mind if I take some notes, because I want to make sure that I get everything you share with me accurate? It's extremely important.
I don't mind.
That's cool?
That's cool.
All right. So let me ask you, man, are you looking for a new or a pre-owned vehicle?
I'm a pre-owned vehicle.
A pre-owned? All right. Okay, so is it going to be for business or personal use?
Personal.
Personal, so your daily driver to and from your place of business? Okay, what type of work you do? You bring a customer in, and most salespeople immediately want to start typing, putting that information in the system. Now that is important because A, it puts the information in the system, lets people know that that guest is working with you. Also, as you go through the process, when it's time to print off certain pieces of information, it's already in there. And if there's something the management needs to look at on some notes that you might have put in, it's there. But the person is sitting with you. So guess what? Nobody else is working with them because you're working with them. All right? And if you want to type in their first and last name just to see if they were already in the system, that's fine. But if you sit down and you start off asking for their phone number and email address, guess what they're going to think you're doing? Credit app, and it's going to freak them out, and their defensive wall will go up. It's unnecessary. Now, will we put the information in the computer? Yes, but there's a time and a place for everything. Think about this. If somebody typed up a letter for you on Microsoft Word, printed it out, signed it, and gave it to you, or they hand wrote a letter, signed it, and gave it to you, which one would mean more? And if you said the handwritten letter, why? It's because it's more personable. It took more time to do it. So how do we equate that when it comes into sales? We could sit down and we could just type the customer information into the system, and let's be real, most salespeople aren't good typers, where they can look and have a conversation and type at the same time. They're finger peckers. So you got this customer who trusted you enough to follow you inside the dealership, sit down, and now you got them looking at the back of a computer screen. And remember, you're a stranger to them. As a matter of fact, they probably expect that you're going to try to do something shady or something to hurt them. So now they're looking at the back of a computer screen trying to figure out what you're doing. And if you leave it up to a customer to decide if what you're doing is to help them or hurt them, based off the reputation of this industry, they're going to think you're trying to hurt them before they think you're trying to help them. And you could eliminate that completely. So when you get in and sit down, why not use the computer as a prop? You take and you move it onto the side. Excuse me, do y'all mind if I take some notes? Because I want to make sure that I get everything that you share with me as accurate as possible. It's extremely important. Is that cool? I mean, what are they going to say? No, you better not try to write down everything I say right. You better not try to be on point with the things I'm saying. It doesn't